Friends, as you know, here on Monday Motivator, we are here to answer the question. Well, it's just me and the mouse in my pocket, I guess, but I'm here to answer the questions that you submitted to me through my business planning session of what you need help with. And here we are answering them one by one. And today's question is kind of specific to real estate, but in reality, it's all salespeople. What do I take to people when I go stop by and see them, aka door knocking, cold calling, prospecting, all the things salespeople hate to do. So first of all, let's just address the psychology of this. Why y'all hate to prospect is simple. You hate rejection. It's the whole thing about dating. Nobody wants to be rejected. Everybody wants to be the center of attention and be universally loved by all. That's not the real world. But instead, we avoid that rejection. And then you look at why young people aren't dating and getting married now. That's a whole different conversation for a different day. But it's also why salespeople fail, because they don't want to talk to people. You're afraid you'll get cussed at, or somebody will slam the door in your face, or they'll just tell you they don't like you, or they're using somebody else. Friends, the only way you get past all of that is to do it, because you're going to find there's great people out there that say, oh, well, I do like you. You're pretty awesome. You're very smart, very competent and ethical and professional, and you're totally exactly who I was looking for. But how are they going to find you if they don't know you exist? So when you think about the prospecting world, the thing we all know we have to do is pick up the phone and call people. Now, I'm not talking about getting the phone book out, and some of you don't know what a phone book is because they're gone now, but you've got this contact list in your phone. Start with those folks. Don't call random strangers. Call the people that have you saved in their phone. It's probably somebody you knew from church or from your past job. Maybe it's somebody from the ball field, the elementary school, the high school. Maybe people you went to high school with. How about your high school teachers that are still alive? There's all these people that have been through your life that are probably going to be amazingly happy to hear from you. So call the happy people first, because spoiler alert, they might need what you're selling or might have a neighbor that does as well. Now, there's also a theory about pop buys where you go stop by somebody's house and take them a Cersei. And if you're not Southern, you might not know that a Cersei is like a small prize, nothing big or fancy or expensive, just something thoughtful. And maybe in April, that's taking a package of seeds for their garden. Maybe in June, it's taking them a freshly cut watermelon. It could be anything that just tells somebody, here I am, and I've brought you a something. Well, who do you go take those to? Well, if you just go ride through a neighborhood and drop it off at every door, people will probably slam their door at you or get very nervous because they don't know if you are there for good or for ill. And if you are there for ill, you're going to wind up on their Nest Cam running around on the next door sites, and then it's just going to be Katie bar the doors. So I want you to go visit people that you know that you have saved in your phone, the ones I already mentioned, because in addition to hearing your voice, they're going to be really glad to have a visit. Now, you should budget some time for this, because you can't just knock and run. You should knock, and when somebody invites you in, come inside and spend just a few minutes finding out what's happening in their life. It may have zero to do with what you're selling, zero to do with your business, everything to do with relationships. And friends, relationships are the key to any successful business in the long haul. So if you're going to go make those pop buys, this is an answering Kay's question. Start with the people you already know. This doesn't have to be as hard as we like to make it. I'll see you next time.